Welcome to this week's episode of Catching Up with Armadale Auto Parts. We finally finished Mark's 57 Chev, an airbag install and all that sort of stuff. So what we'll do in the video, in the first part, we'll go through, I'll show you a bit about the car itself because it's a pretty cool car. A few years ago we did some air conditioning and we did some wiper stuff on the car. So we'll do a bit of stuff about the car itself. Then we'll do a bit of the nuts and bolts of the the airbag install. How it works, all that sort of stuff, how we fitted it in, what sort of bags we used, all that sort of stuff. Then we'll show a video of how it works, the controller, the E-level, all that sort of stuff. If you hang around till the very end, it's a bit of fun with me and Craig. It's an opening up. Apparently that's a thing on YouTube. The young people do it, the millennials. Maybe even the young, who are younger than millennials. Anyway, enjoy the episode. Okay, so what we're looking at with this particular type of airbag install is on the rear, we've removed most of the leaves, leaving the lower leaf only to locate the diff. Welded brackets to the front of the diff and up to the floor, as you can see here, then the airbag goes in there. The shock absorbers will then move from the front to the back. You can see here we've run air lines all the way along the chassis, sort of hidden them tucked up out of the way. In the front, once again, we remove the front springs and they're replaced by an airbag. They've got a mounting plate on the bottom and a cup in the top. It's a pretty common setup, reasonably straightforward to do. Once all that is in, we then need to relocate the front shock absorber, as you can see here. Pretty straightforward process. Then we had to fit what they call the E-level sensors. You can just see one here, just So each corner has one of these sensors. Here's the ones on the rear. Each of these sensors is then set up, adjusted, and there's a bit of a process. Once they're installed, that then senses how much air is in the bag and all that sort of stuff. And as you'll see in an upcoming video, there's a controller so you can set levels so that the car cannot be driven while it's too low. Here's the tank, pumps, the ECU, all that sort of stuff. I believe Mark's going to make something up to cover it. But that's how it all basically went in. In a couple of seconds, you'll see a video about how it all works. All right, so now I'm sitting in the car with Craig, and he's going to run through the controller for the E-level. So show us how it all works.
Which is there.
That's it down there.
So, okay, as soon as we turn the ignition on, it automatically goes straight to 2, which is what we have set as ride height. So that's automatic. So as soon as it doesn't matter whether it's aired out or whatever, as soon as you turn the key on, it will automatically go straight to 2, ready for you to drive. Then we can go, well, we were in 1 before, so that's 3, so that's fully extended up.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive, or basically standard height, really.
Yeah, stock 50s.
Yeah. And that's straight down to 1. Or we can go front up, so the back's down. Then we can bring the back up on its own. What else can we do?
Well, then if you hit 2, it should theoretically then...
Oh, 2 will just automatically go back to ride height again.
So yeah, it automatically finds its ride height.
That's right. So all you in on this setup and the way we have it set up is that 2 is safe to drive in.
Yeah.
So obviously 1, you're going to have problems steering and that sort of thing. So all you have to remember is that 2 is the safe driving height. And as soon as you turn the key off or on, so like if we go to, if we go to 3, and then we turn it off, I think it goes down to, still, because it's flashing, that means the tank's still pumping up. Now it's at the right height. Now if I turn it off, okay, so it'll hold it at 3, but like you can do whatever, out of the car. As soon as you go to start the car again, so you turn the ignition on, it'll go straight to 2, so it's ready to drive. So even if it was at 1, which is fully aired out and on the ground, as soon as you, like now, so we're fully aired out, and if you tried to turn the wheels, you're going to have a few problems. So I turn that off, it'll sit at that level, so you can park it up at that level. As soon as you turn the key on, ready to drive, it'll come straight up to 2
to drive height,
ready to drive away. So you're not going to worry about,
tearing your exhaust off, turning the
wheels into the guards, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you can adjust each level. So if you want to modify the level, if you want the front a little bit higher or a little bit lower, basically you set it to that height, and then you can press the controller and reset the set level.
That's right. Well, we've got to do that with this because at the moment on 2, the back's just a little bit up, and the owner wants it to be level, so we'll just drop the back down a little bit and then reset 2, which is all done on the control pad. It's quite simple. And then every time it goes to 2, it will sit perfectly level each time.
All right. I'll now hop out of the car and we'll do some video of what it looks like from outside.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to stay in here and like look good?
You can just stay in here
and look good.
Stay in here. Righto, so that's 2.
Yeah, we're on 2.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
So go to 1.
1.
Fully aired out. All right.
Front up.
Yep.
Back up.
Oh, look at that. He's made the car fall over this side.
Yeah.
Geez, how fat are you?
Is that fat with the PH?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So,
Fancy.
technical. That was fancy.
Now watch, in the next video, we'll show you something real fancy. So here we've got the app. So theoretically, this will go up. Look at that. So if I take
That
the
was
phone,
to 2.
2, now we'll go to 3. And now
Back down to 1.
back down to 1.
And that's all without the ignition on.
That's right, I can do that remotely.
Yeah, so that's Wi-Fi from Alan's phone.
Yeah, which you can't see very well.
So is that like an arty shot? Look at that.
I think that'll just give people a headache.
No, look at that. That's art. Look at it.
If you don't understand it,
It's art.
it's art.
Look at that. Christmas. Christmas. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday
That.
to me. Look at that. Look. There you go. I got $3,000. My $3,000 order came with free stickers.
So really, it was the $3,000 stickers and a free head.
$3,000 stickers, and I got a
free head.
and I got a free head with it.
We all want everyone wants free head.
Oh, hang on, I've got
more.
more.
But wait, there's more. Are they
Hang
steak
on.
knives?
Don't people make money out of doing this? Unwrapping on YouTube?
Oh, we put this on
We're
YouTube.
having an unwrapping.
Having an unwrapping.
Is that it? Oh.
Ooh. Look at the mess he's making. It's just like on Christmas
Jesus
Day.
Christ, how long's this taking? Oh, I got another sticker.
That's it. It's worth doing. And then it's missing some.
Yeah, that's because I've got the right amount of cylinders.
Oh,
I don't have excess wasted cylinders.
you just got enough.
Don't need that. You don't need those extra cylinders, people. Look, free stickers.
Free stickers. That's what it's all about.